everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I am here today with a wax haul from one of my favorite vendors, that is ThatSmellGoodShop. ThatSmellGoodShop is probably the third or fourth vendor I tried in the vendor wax world, and I got really lucky with my first 4 or 5 vendors because they all worked great. I think they were Fantasy Wax, L3, Rose Girls, ThatSmellGoodShop, and Sassy Girl Aroma. That's exactly what it was, and all of them worked so well for me. So it took a while for me to get a vendor that was a miss. ThatSmellGoodShop is so reasonably priced. I think most orders ship for $4, no more than that, which is amazing. They have customs all the time, 24/7, with a 30-day turnaround time. They have a huge scent list, and they also, the way that they offer the wax, so you can do 2-packs, 6-packs, or 12-packs, I believe. This is an example of a 6-pack. So they look like this, and one of these cubes throws so strong. You never need more than 1 per warmer. So for the price that you're getting these for, you are really getting a lot. Their performance is just always good. There have been obviously scents that are not my preference, but performance-wise, I have never had a single dud from this vendor. So highly recommend purchasing from them. This was from a ready to ship that happened a few weeks ago now, probably over a month ago at this point. I have just been prioritizing other hauls and other videos over this one, so I just haven't gotten the chance to film it, but I am just going to dive in here. So everything's a mess. Not really. First and foremost, I got 2 wax melt samples and a goat milk soap samples. So about the goat milk soap, I've gotten 2 goat milk soap samples from ThatSmellGoodShop before, and I absolutely love this soap. It's so moisturizing. I use it as a hand soap and it is so good. The scents that I've tried before are so good, and this one is in Velvet Sugar, and this is a way bigger piece than I've gotten in the past, so I'm really excited. Velvet Sugar, to me, it honestly smells like a mix of blue sugar and pink sugar. Is that what it's supposed to be? I mean, that would make sense. That's exactly what it smells like. If that's not what that's supposed to be, then I think that my mind is just playing tricks on me because of the name, but that's really what it smells like to me. It smells lovely. And then for the wax melt samples, this first one is Cobra Kai, which is blackberry jam cookies and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I believe this is blackberry jam butter cookies, which is literally the only blackberry oil that I like. It is definitely bakery forward, and the blackberry in it is so good. It's so fresh and rich. It's a blackberry jam, hence the name, and it's very like jammy, jelly, like blackberry preserves. It's so good. And there are definitely some blackberry jam butter cookies oils that are better than others. I really do like this one. The cupcakes at Tiffany's adds a major like cakey component to it that it definitely doesn't have on its own, obviously because it's a cookie scent, but when you add the cupcakes at Tiffany's, you can really tell that they added a cake to that. Really good. Enjoy that a lot. And then this next sample is Cowardly Lion, which is strawberry pound cake and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I really enjoy cupcakes at Tiffany's. I enjoy blackberry jam butter cookies, and I enjoy strawberry pound cake. So these samples are great for me. This is really good. They definitely have the Bath & Body Works strawberry pound cake. It's a perfect dupe. It's really nice. It is just an extra cakey strawberry bakery scent. And then I got a couple of the 2-packs that are in that size, but they were not samples. I purchased these. So this first one is Cocoa Zucchini, which is sweet coconut and zucchini bread. Interestingly enough, the coconut in this one does smell a little bit, well, actually, no, that was the bag. Sometimes you really do have to take stuff out of the bag, because I was about to say that this was plasticky and then I took it out of the bag and it doesn't smell plasticky at all. It smells like a dry zucchini bread with like fresh coconut shavings. Interesting. Scents can smell waxy in bags sometimes, and there are certain scents that do that more than others, and I feel like coconut is one of those. Like, it can take on the bag. All right. This one is Daydreamer, vanilla ice cream, rose petals, and soft musk. So, you know, I'm not normally huge on rose. It's not my favorite thing. I like a hint of it. And this one, this is very, very rose. I mean, vanilla ice cream and soft musk are not strong oils that are gonna completely tone down that rose. I just wanted to give it a shot just to see. But this is just heavy, heavy fresh cut rose scent to me personally. I think that it would be a little bit too strong and overpowering of a rose, so I likely will pass this on to a friend. Okay, now for my 6-packs here. A lot of these are super, to me, similar because I was in my phase of like panic buying pink sugar because I ran out of my pink sugar scents, and then they like all came in and I realized that I got a lot of very similar things, but I also I like what I like and it'll get used. I'm trying to figure out if I'm too pale, I'm sorry. This first one here is To the Moon and Back. This is Palo Santo, Let Them Eat Cake, and Pink Sugar. So this one actually has the scent notes for each of those single oils on here. I have always just described Let Them Eat Cake as kind of just like a basic vanilla cake. That's kind of all I get from it. It's good, it's sweet, like it's strong, but it's just, to me, cake. The notes listed are sugarcane, coconut milk, orchid, and white musk, which is really interesting. I can't tell you if I can pick up those notes particularly when I smell Let Them Eat Cake, but that is what it says. This is really pretty. Pink sugar is definitely the first thing I get. A really strong, feminine, girly pink sugar. I'm not getting much Palo on cold. But again, that's on cold. Strangely enough now, I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm convincing myself that I can smell it, but I smell a little bit of the orchid and white musk in here, which is also a note that I think is in warm vanilla sugar, and this kind of is giving warm vanilla sugar. So that makes sense. This is really good. I would look forward to see how the notes change on warm. This one is Vicky Vale. This is Pink Sugar, Cotton Candy, and Waffle Cone. Another pink sugar scent. I've also been very into the cotton candy scents lately. This is such a good cotton candy. Oh my gosh, this to me is up there with the L3 cotton candy and the Melt Stash cotton candy. It is a gorgeous, strong, fluffy, sweet spun sugar cotton candy. I absolutely love it. Definitely cotton candy dominant. The pink sugar adds that kind of like sugary, feminine, sweet musk to it. Waffle cone to me, I never really get much from waffle cone on cold. Maybe it just adds a little sweetness or something. I'm really not sure. Waffle cone has never been one that really like stands out to me particularly. This one is Cereal Marshmallow Bar Bath and Body Works type. Fruity cereal, mallow fluff, and confetti sprinkles. I didn't even know that Bath and Body Works had a cereal marshmallow bar. I really like cereal scents like Fruit Loops and stuff like that, but I like it to be toned down with like a bakery, bread, sugar milk, things like that. So since this had the mallow fluff and the confetti sprinkles, I was really curious. I remember when I first smelled this a few weeks ago, it almost smelled cologne-y to me, which was so odd. It definitely is less that, but it has like this slight harshness to it that, I think that it smells like cereal body care. It has this soap element to it that's a little on the harsher side. It's not a creamy, sweet, like sweetened cereal scent. It's very much, it's almost as if like, yeah, like it was a foaming hand soap, probably. I am not trying to like shit on it because like I'm definitely still gonna try it and it might be really good on warm. I just have never smelled a cereal scent like that. This is Yellow Brick Road, warm vanilla sugar, sugar cookie, and zucchini bread. I mean, a classic, honestly. This is very similar to Love Affair from L3, which is one of my like all-time favorite. This is like much sweeter than Love Affair though, and less sugared. Love Affair also has the sugared shortbread in it, and that makes it very like sugared. This just has the warm vanilla sugar in it, so it does have kind of that like muskiness, but the sugar cookie absolutely shines here. It's like a fresh, sweet baked sugar cookie right out of the oven, and the ThatSmellGoodShop zucchini bread is strong. Definitely a dry zucchini bread, which I love. Really, really good sweet vanilla bakery. Another pink sugar blend. This one is cocoa pink, pink sugar, and coconut. I told you I was missing my pink sugar, so I bought a few pink sugar blends. I have to take this one out of the bag again because the coconut's kind of doing the same thing. This one is definitely on the lighter side to me. Probably one of the lighter scents that I've ever smelled from this vendor, surprisingly enough. It's very light. I just get this little hint of a coconut. I'm obviously just gonna let this sit a little bit, and also I'll warm a piece. You never know. You can't judge a scent on cold, really. This one is Bell Bottoms, strawberry, kettle corn, and waffle cone. This was kind of a wild card for me. I like all these notes separately. I really, really do like kettle corn, but I didn't know if the strawberry would make it too syrupy and almost a little like sickening, if you know what I mean. But this is good. It's not that at all. To me, this honestly smells like the House Blend L3 strawberry pound cake, because you know how their strawberry pound cake is definitely more like gooey, moist, rich, buttery. It really just smells like that. I would love to see if there's some more saltiness from the kettle corn that would come out on warm, because that is one of my favorite parts of a kettle corn scent, is you get that saltiness. Also, I did get my hair done yesterday, and I am looking at it in the viewfinder. I'm also looking at the lighting, like I said, but I'm looking at my hair, and it's the first time in so long that I ever let her cut like actual short pieces in the front, because fun fact is I used to have a pixie cut that I cut myself during COVID, and it has taken me this long to grow my hair into this. I started growing my hair in 2021, but I had like super short bangs, obviously, along with the pixie cut, and so I have been like, do not touch the front pieces of my hair, because it took me so, like, I mean, they were like here, so it took me so long to even get them to like where I had gotten them. And then yesterday I was finally like, okay, you can just cut these intentionally, because the truth is the front pieces of my hair break. They break. They just do. And I think that happens with like a lot of people, so I'd rather just have them like intentionally like that. I don't know. Sorry for going off. All right, back to wax. We'll do, is this the last one? Okay, yeah, we'll do the last pink sugar scent so that we can just move on to other things. So this is pink sugar, or no, pink lavender mallows. Pink sugar, relaxing lavender, and sticky sweet mallows. I have been in this phase of any combination of pink sugar and lavender. It is just, it's a phase. They're so good together. The way that pink sugar and lavender blends together makes it this beautiful, feminine, soothing, sweet scent. It's absolutely fantastic. And this is not, like, I like that it's not lavender marshmallow, the oil. It's definitely, like, I feel like it's two separate things. With the super sweet pink sugar, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love this one. All right, next is Vanilla Birch. This is a single oil that I love. They describe theirs as white birch citrus and vanilla sandalwood, which was really interesting to me. That's not the vanilla birch that I know, so I was curious. I love any vanilla oil, honestly. The vanilla birches that I have tried are very much birchy, like they're very much on their own tree scents. When you blend them, they can turn into anything, but on their own, typically vanilla birch to me just always reads tree. This one isn't like that. It's really interesting. It definitely is a different vanilla birch oil than I'm used to. Not complaining. I really like this. It definitely is a sandalwood, vanilla sandalwood. I definitely smell that. And the citrus, like, don't get scared of citrus. It's almost as if there was like a citrus little musk undertone in a cologne or a perfume where you know you're not smelling like bright citrus. And it's way more like herbal incensey. It's very relaxing. This to me, it almost reads like metaphysical shop vibes. This one is the Dark Crystal, Lavender and Baked Cookies. If you know me, you know that I love lavender bakery. It's one of my favorite things in the scent world ever. This is no exception. It is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely a cookie scent. There's no bread in here. This is straight cookie lavender cookies. That I don't get as much. I normally will buy like lavender bready scents, but this is such a nice change of pace. It's much sweeter. Really, really pretty. I cannot wait to try that. It kind of reminds me of, I can't remember what the scent is called, but it is violet and wedding cake and something else from Glitterati. And this almost reminded me of that, even though that one is a cake. It's kind of similar in a way. This one is Strawberry Moon, sweet strawberries, feminine musk, and subtle woods. I had no idea what to expect from this one, honestly. Not a clue. What I get, it's really interesting. What is that? It's really pretty, but why can't I describe that? It's a musky strawberry. It's almost as if strawberry pound cake was turned into a gender neutral, almost leaning more masculine fragrance. That's the best way that I can summarize it. Is this my last? Yes, okay. Last scent here. This is Jinx. This is iced pastries, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie. I've had this before. The scent is absolutely fantastic. If there is a single scent that I can tell you to buy from this haul and try, it's this one, because it's the one that I've tried on warm. But this is so good if you like Cookie Land from Rose Girls and you like specifically zucchini bread in Cookie Land. That's what this literally is so similar to it. Oh, it is just it's so good. The iced pastries adds so much. It's not your typical sugar cookie royale zucchini bread scent. It's not as like deep and rich as that blend usually is. The iced pastries adds this like icing and flaked dough, almost like a bear claw. I can just imagine. Oh, it really does smell like zucchini bread in Cookie Land. Highly recommend. So that is everything that I picked up from That Smell Good Shop this time around. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that some of the scents were a little redundant, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. I have quite a few more hauls and an empties coming up, so keep an eye out for those. Subscribe if you like wax videos, and I will see you in my next one.